Welcome back to the Mr. Showtime Showcast. As I'm sure we all know by now that heavyweight boxer and champion Anthony Joshua suffered a shocking defeat to Daniel Dubois. I like Anthony Joshua. He's my modern day favorite boxer. I like his size. I like his build. I like his technique. But something happened in that match. Anthony Joshua's weakness got exposed. And I'll tell you what his weakness was. Why did Anthony Joshua lose that match? You know, you can have technique and some may even say talent and skill. But if you don't have that demon in you, if you don't have a killer's instinct, that's how you can fall short. And with Daniel Dubois, I've also seen a lack of skill and strategy, and more so a killer's instinct in that particular match. Anthony Joshua was on the back foot. You know, Anthony Joshua doesn't seem to perform well when he's facing someone who's gonna charge towards him head on with a barrage of attacks. He just doesn't seem to do well. He doesn't know how to handle himself because he finds himself blocking and taking shots and hits, and he went down multiple times. I think like 4 times or more. He got knocked down like more than 4 times. Anthony Joshua didn't seem as controlled as he usually is. His weakness is people who's just someone who's just gonna charge at him head on and just start like clobbering him. That's the same way he lost to Andy Ruiz, a short, fat heavyweight boxer who just came at him with just a barrage of hits and strikes. And Anthony Joshua was just blocking and he got knocked down a few times. Now, notice the rematch he had with Andy Ruiz. He kept him an arm's length away. He kept him at bay with jabs, and he opted to win the match by unanimous decision, by scoring points. Because Anthony Joshua has that reach, those long arms, because he's got the height, and of course the reach is a given. It's an advantage. Andy Ruiz is short in height, and he couldn't do much because Anthony Joshua did his homework. He said that, look, you don't need to KO this guy. Okay, it's much easier to just keep him at bay and just keep sticking that jab at him and score points. And that's how Anthony Joshua won. And he was defeated the same way by Daniel Dubois. Remember what I said earlier? Sometimes you need that demon in you, that killer's instinct. You can have skill and talent, but if you don't have that killer's instinct, that's where you're going to fall short to someone who does have a killer's instinct and someone who is hungry to take you down. It's not so much as, Daniel Dubois is skillful. He's not. But he has a killer's instinct. He was hungry. And look, this is just the contrast between... And look, I'll say this because objectively speaking, it is a thing. It is a notable approach to boxing. Back in the day, in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and 90s, we had the likes of Rocky Marciano, Rocky Balboa, right? Whose approach, typically speaking, Caucasian boxers, they don't have that that raw power to just like KO you like Mike Tyson did, right? So they were more strategical and tactical with their approach, and more skillful with how they approach the opponents in boxing, right? But but with black boxers, your Mike Tyson's, your Evander Holyfields, because black people in general, they have, and this is the time before steroids and supplements. Naturally, black boxers were, more naturally gifted in the category of strength and power. They were gifted. And that's how they had an upper edge on Caucasian boxers. Your Mike Tyson's, they just had that raw power to just KO you. George Foreman, Joe Frazier, right? But not a lot of skill and cunningness. Now, of course, you had the exceptions such as your Muhammad Ali, your Floyd Mayweather, right? Your Floyd Mayweathers. You had your exceptions then with those guys. Those were the exceptions, where they didn't focus too much on strength, but they had a more of a tactical approach of how they were gonna win. There's exceptions to everything. Boxing has evolved, and it's still evident today with boxers such as Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury, really for truly, he's like Frankenstein's monster. The guy is gigantic. He's got a diamond chin. He's hard to bring down. And even if you can knock Tyson Fury down, right? But he'll just and you can punch him so hard, his head would you twist his neck 180 degrees, and you swear the guy is like gonzo, he's done. But then he'll just regenerate and he'll just wake up like the Undertaker. He'll be back on his feet, and you'll keep going as if nothing happened. Tyson Fury is he's like Frankenstein's monster. But even so, what black boxers can learn from Caucasian boxers is technique, strategy. Okay? It's not all about brute strength and force, like bring a guy down like Mike Tyson. Okay? Tyson he wasn't a boxer, he was just he was just a hooligan, a machine, a killer wearing boxing gloves. Okay? Tyson would just like 1-2 pow rock you, and you're going to sleep. You would fall fast asleep. But the thing is, what black boxers can learn from Caucasian boxers is strategy. Okay? And like I said, Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather, and Anthony Joshua has, changed the stereotypical perception of black boxers of just like these brainless, strong, muscle brutes. Anthony Joshua is technical. What I don't like about Anthony Joshua, though, is that he doesn't have that KO power, or he doesn't attempt to make like a haymaking KO, because he's got the physique, but that's just not his strategy. It's just not his strategy. And yeah, like I said, man, Anthony Joshua has evolved. He's an evolved black boxer. He's incorporated, strength to a degree and strategy, just like the Caucasian boxers. And then, But not a lot of black boxers have mastered that art yet because you look at someone like Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder doesn't know how to fight. Quite frankly, I think he should go play basketball. He go play in the NBA. He's got the height, but the brains for boxing and strategy, no. He doesn't have any of it. That's how Mike Tyson was able to defeat him. Strategy is not there with Deontay Wilder. But like I said, exceptional boxers such as Anthony Joshua have proven that yeah, it can be done. There's black boxers out there who are capable of thinking and strategizing, and that's how Anthony Joshua was able to defeat the likes of I don't know if it's Vladimir or Vitaly Klitschko. They're twins. I don't know. I can't tell them apart. But Anthony Joshua has gone the distance the way he has so far in terms of his boxing success and winning matches because of his strategy. And kudos to him. He's learned a lot from the Caucasian boxers. And even so, the Caucasian boxers have learned a thing or two about black boxers. They've learned that okay, black boxers in most cases are they're not too strategical, so I'll just beat them with strategy. I'll let you burn yourself out, and then in the later rounds I'll just come at you with some jabs and I'll win by unanimous decision. Strategy goes a long way. But it's not only strategy that will take you the distance. It's not only strategy that you need, because sometimes every man needs that killer's instinct. And Daniel Dubois displayed that. Sometimes you just need to there's some boxers who just can't handle that brute demonic ferocious approach, those punches. And I guess that's where Anthony Joshua needs to improve himself if he hopes to become one of the best boxers of all time. Anthony Joshua is a softie. He doesn't have that demon in him. Because I guarantee you, if he came at Daniel Dubois with I'm taking you down, I am putting you to sleep, he probably would have succeeded. Because I watched how Daniel Dubois, he's not too skillful in the art of defense. Neither is Anthony Joshua. But those are some of the, weaker points that I've noticed. And, just for interest's sake. So yeah, man, let me know what you think. Why do you think Anthony Joshua lost that fight? Let me know in the comment section below. That's all I have to say for now. And remember, the Matrix has you. Follow the White Rabbit. And don't fall for the psyops. Thanks so much for watching. Cheers.